But yeah, let's start off with quarterbacks, Daniel.
Sure, let's start with my boom this week for quarterback. I have Brock Purdy.
Pressure coming on 3rd and 10. Picked up enough to give him time to find George Kittle. Oh,
Against Cardinals.
You seem to really like this guy. You pick him often.
I love Purdy, dude. Honestly, I wasn't a firm believer until that first game.
Yeah.
The play against the Cardinals, who just gave up 40 points to the Commanders.
Yeah.
Granted, it is Jaden Daniels, kind of a different player, but Debo is back. The team is coming back from injury. It's gonna be good. I think Purdy has shown he could throw the ball. He has another weapon with Jennings now too, and so I think they'll come up early. They'll come up early with the ball. They're gonna rely on Mason a bit, but I think Purdy will still have a really great game.
He's really looking like a top 5 quarterback, not just fantasy wise,
just like in general.
In general, like he's killing it. I mean, he doesn't have anybody, and you can't give him any excuses.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, good pick. My first QB, boom QB, is Justin Fields.
Fields desperately needs one right here. He's gonna run for it. Fields in, touchdown.
Yes.
He's playing Dallas. Great game last week. Honestly, felt like he should have done more. Considering the Steelers just essentially gave away that win. But he did a good job of bringing them back into the game, and so you might be right, dude. Chicago might have made a mistake.
Dude, I've been telling you since the trade.
Like, if Steelers got a player that's even close to being like a Pro Bowl QB, like
they gave up too early.
I know
they gave up too early.
So Fields looks good. Like he looks good. He looks really good.
He's getting more and more comfortable.
Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to say. He gets more comfortable when he's playing.
I will say, Russell Wilson technically is ready to he's healthy to play now.
But it sounds like they're all in on Justin Fields.
I mean, I would be too.
Yeah.
But,
so, yeah, Dallas has given up the 11th most points to QBs. Allows up 26 points per game, and so.
I think it does help Justin that the Cowboys are, what's the word? Like, they have to win.
Desperate.
So they're desperate. Yeah, they're desperate. So they're going to try scoring a lot. So that means that the Steelers have to keep the ball in his hands.
Right. So, I mean, Justin Fields, I think he's looking like a top 5 quarterback right now. So I think he might be just outside fantasy wise. So
yeah, because Baker, bro, and Sam Darnold. All right. My quarterback bust for the week is your kind of fan favorite, Andy Dalton.
Pratt injury, play action. Dalton rolling, throwing on the run, touchdown. Try to undercut and get a play on the football. Look at the throw by Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Red Rocket.
He is Red Rocket, and he's red hot, but he ain't going to be this week. They are playing at the Bears, like we were just talking about, who have held quarterbacks to generally less than 200 yards per game, and who have actually had more interceptions
than touchdowns.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, allowed. So it's going to be a tough defense to play against. I know that Dalton's been pretty great for his first 2 starts.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be tougher. They're going to be playing at the Bears' home. Bears coming off a great win against the Rams. So I think the momentum's going to be with the Bears.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Andy Dalton. My quarterback bust this week is Pat Mahomes.
15 yards. But this one is going deep for Worthy, and the rookie holds it in.
I don't know why. This partly has to do with, I think this might be the week they lose. That being said, Saints have given up the second least amount of points to quarterbacks. I thought that was pretty interesting. They've only given up 1 passing touchdown.
Wow.
The whole season.
Was
to Dak.
Wow.
Because Kirk didn't throw one last week. And then the first team they beat, Carolina.
Oh, Carolina.
Was it Carolina? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they've only given up 1 passing touchdown. Rashee Rice is out now. I mean, it's not like he's been playing well anyways.
That's true.
So I don't expect him to do that here. And if they do win, they're going to win in typical Chiefs fashion, running the ball and getting a few plays here and there.
I was going to say getting a few penalties.
You're right. Getting a few penalties here and there. So, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is becoming almost like a not startable guy anymore.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
What changed?
I don't know. It's
like You know how they have the Super Bowl hangover?
Yeah,
They have like the second Super Bowl hangover.
but it's weird because they're 4-0.
Yeah,
That's the weird part, right? He's not playing well, but they're 4-0. He's just doing the bare minimum to win. So yeah, he's my bust.
Gotcha. Moving on to sleeper, I have Aaron Rodgers.
Look at all the pressure up there, everyone, and all the gaps on the defensive line. Gets rid of it and hits on the connection to Lazard.
Ooh.
He's playing against an old ex-divisional rival, Vikings, and so I think it's going to be a more comfortable fit for him. For some reason, him being away at the Vikings is more at home for him than being at home at the Jets, in my opinion. Historically, he's had great games there against them. A couple of 300 yards and 4 touchdown games. And I think coming off that loss against Denver, they really need to show that they're not just... that was a fluke.
It's also one of the... I believe it's the 6 a.m. game on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Aaron Rodgers, I feel like... I mean, he must know that he has to do something about that. Like, to lose... First of all, to lose against Denver is kind of crazy.
He did what he could, though.
Yeah, but...
Like, they had a shot, but...
Yeah, but, you know...
Yeah.
But to put up 9 points...
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Mine is Deshaun Watson.
Raiders dropping.
Watson throws, caught at the 10-yard line. Amari Cooper, the former Raider, with the snag.
Obviously, Commanders have been on a roll, but still, their defense has given up the most passing touchdowns.
Yes.
With 10, giving up about 220 yards through the air. The good thing with Deshaun, he's averaging about 30 yards on the ground. So, there's a little bit of there's a decent floor. Now his potential, we'll see. But I think the desperation is high this game for a Browns team who I feel like has underachieved. And I don't know. Do you think he underachieved for you?
I think
the Browns?
Oh, no, for sure,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
I think so too. They should be competing in the
For a
division.
playoff team.
Yeah, but they're not even. Even the Bengals too.
Right.
It's
a weird year.
It is so weird. Like Steelers are always like 50-50, right? But still, it's just weird.
So yeah, Deshaun Watson is my sleeper, especially if you don't have any quarterbacks to start right now. I would consider him over Mahomes. Which sounds crazy.
Wow, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah. But every time I realize you say it's crazy, it's gone well for me.
Yeah.